Episode 57. The Design of Everything. You know there is this theory your scientists have been working on for I guess a few hundred years. They are trying to figure out the design of everything with a simple equation. They all have this tiny little problem. They have not one clue what they are actually observing in and on everything. For some really strange reason, they have removed the visual from everything. Even in Einstein's work, his main premise was, if you are observing a tree, and everybody tells you it is a tree, he states this very clearly. It is not a tree until you investigate it first. Investigate it first. Now this is what the science community is lacking. Take the time to investigate what you think first. Spend a few years on each thing. Then you can come to a rational conclusion. Do not just write an article on what may be a theory. Here's some good advice. Remove this word theory from your science manual. Figure out what something is first. And if you are wrong, and they figure out you are wrong, then you stand up and say, I was wrong. You have to stop leaning on this word. Theory. Okay, let's move on. Wait, one more thing. I may sometimes be a bit hard on the science community. For good reason. They chose to go into a profession to seek out and explain. They have spent their whole lives watching TV and movies. Thousands of movies. If they are watching movies and there are images of people sewn into the actor's hair and beard, and they cannot see this. I am talking about not just one actor, but thousands of actors all through history. And this did not ring a bell. Okay, enough of that. Let's dive into these images on your screen. If you notice in the hair and beard I have outlined in red, images of people with red arrows. What you see in this image, you will find in thousands of your movies and classic movies. There is a reason the science community is unaware of this. When they begin life, they depend on their teachers to tell them the truth about everything. So the science community is not entirely the blame. It seems we have a nation that is blind to their reality. This is why it is written, the blind will teach the blind. So at some point in this great quest humanity is on, we as a nation are going to have to step up to the plate. Understand what really is, not what you think is. You are a design, born inside S design. Last, this image is over 40 years old. The more advanced image technology becomes, well, the more the true design of everything will reveal itself. So when this happens, do not be alarmed, for it was always here. We just never really looked.